So tell me a little bit about this business plan you're trying to launch here in the Boston area.
Sure, yeah. Well, the business is called Common Thread Footwear, and it's a social enterprise that connects artisanal shoemakers in Guatemala with the Boston market. It takes a market approach to development, so down in Guatemala, small business owners can employ more people at a living wage, while consumers here in Boston get their pick of a variety of high-quality leather shoes that are handmade and very fashionable.
Interesting. So how did you come across these shoemakers in Guatemala?
Yeah, I lived down there for about a year,
Okay.
and while I was there, I would always pass through this town, and I didn't connect the dots at the time. It wasn't until I came here to Fletcher that I realized that entrepreneurship was something that interested me, and this might be the solution.
Interesting.
But while I was down there, I would pass through this town, and I would see all these beautiful shoes that they were making, and that always stuck with me.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, so there seems to be a big push right now for, entrepreneurial ventures linking, different countries and artisans to the U.S. market. How are you going to stand out amongst all those different competitors in the area?
Well, I do think that we have a unique value proposition, even unique from competitors. And I think that value proposition is that consumers do not need to compromise quality or affordability to buy a product that makes the world a better place. Okay, so I think a lot of these competitors, sure, they have the ethically sourced product, but then you got to pay an arm and a leg for it. All right, this shoe is way more affordably priced than our competitors. It's priced similarly to a much lower quality shoe. And so I think the combination of that high quality, low price point, and ethically sourced product make it a winning combination.
Gotcha. So are you planning on purchasing the shoes at bare minimum cost from the artisans in Guatemala and then selling them and keeping the profit, amongst the business? Or are you planning on distributing profits proportionately downwards to the artisanal shoemakers?
Yeah. So financial transparency is very important to us. Proportional distribution, we don't know exactly what that looks like yet. Okay, but what we do know is that it's very important to us that these craftsmen are paid not a minimum wage, not a wage that's above the poverty line, but a wage that enables them to live well within their circumstances down in Guatemala. So that's going to entail doing some studies, some research, and figuring out where exactly that living well line is, and then what do we need to pay to get them over it.
Very neat. That's unique. So here in the States, what are you anticipating your clientele base to look like?
Well, as of right now, it looks like socially conscious 20 to 35-year-olds with a little bit of money to spend that are fashionable and also want something with a unique story, some authenticity.
Nice. Very cool. So where do you envision this going in the next, 6 months, year? Are you considering launching soon, or?
Yeah, we would love to launch in about a year and a half. Right now, we are working to identify 3 popular women's styles and 3 popular men's styles with our target demographics. And then what we want to do is bring those styles down to the craftsmen this summer and work with them to create some prototypes.
Very interesting.
Yeah, and then around that, we can do further market research, fundraising, that sort of thing.
Great. That sounds awesome. Well, good luck with your venture.
Thank you.
Yeah.